Hi everyone, this is Viji'sVeggieVignettes here. I'm back again with a very interesting recipe. This is an iconic Tamil Brahmin dish. We do it for special occasions in marriages or some ceremonies that we do at home, or if we call our South Indian friends and we treat them to a nice feast. This is part of that. This is a side dish. We do it with a lot of vegetables, and I'm going to explain to you how this is done. The name of the dish is Avial. It's a melange of different kinds of native vegetables. Of course, one or two could be different. This is done with a coconut based paste. You add rice. You soak rice in water for some time, and then in that you add green chilies and coconut. That's it. This is the base for the vegetable, okay? And we'll first cook the vegetables, and then I'll let you know. So once the whole paste is made, we add beaten yogurt with the paste and then add the whole thing to the vegetable and give it a stir. It's a thickened, saucy vegetable, and it's one particular vegetable where you do not season with mustard like in any other dish in the South Indian cuisine. In the end of it, when you have stirred it enough and it is a little hot, you just add coconut oil, fresh coconut oil, and then switch off the gas, and that's it. The dish is made. It's a side dish. It can be used for various things. It can be used for a pongal that we do, and it's a melange rice dish, which I will be showing later in another video. It can be used for a vegetable pancake like the ade, which I've shown in one of my videos. It can be used as a side for a main course for rice. It's so tasty. You can even pour it in a bowl and scoop and have out of it. It's as tasty as that. So let's start by adding the vegetables. Whatever vegetable I'm going to add to this, I'll be giving it in the description box below. So you don't have to kind of have a doubt what are the kind of vegetables I add. But some vegetables are very particular, so I will be sharing that with you. Okay? So here I'm going to add just a little water. Maybe a quarter cup of water is enough, because the ash gourd that I put in this lets out a lot of water as it is. Okay? So let me add a little stone salt to it and let the salt boil. I will wait for the water to boil. I will wait for the stone salt to get totally dissolved, and then I will start adding the vegetables. I'll stir it and then close it for a whistle. You can cook it any way you want. You can take a deep pan, a pan that has, a large pan, and then you can cook it with salt and water. It is your convenience. I'm just doing it in the pressure cooker because this is faster and more convenient. If you have one, well and good. Otherwise, you can cook it any way you want, in an Instapot, in a deep pan, anything you want. You have to cook it in a medium-high flame, not in a low flame, not in high heat. It's just medium-high flame, okay? So first, this has started boiling, and first I'm going to add the drumsticks, okay? And then I will add some cut French beans. I'm going to add the elephant yam, and they're all cut to a particular size. You can cut them long and thick, or you can cut them in blocks. And this is raw banana, which I'm adding. Okay. This is the carrot. And this is the ash gourd. Everything cut in a similar fashion. 2-inch pieces and pretty thick. Okay? I don't want them to lose shape once they're cooked. They should remain whole but cooked. So I'm going to give it a stir till the vegetables get a little hot in the water, and then I'll close it. I think it's ready to be closed, and let me close this. We will leave it on a medium flame for a whistle, and then we'll go on to the next step. The whistle just came and I'm switching it off. I will wait for the hissing to subside, and then I'll open it up and I'll show you the next step. So I'm opening it up. So they've been well done. I can see they're all well done. So I'm going to transfer this to the pan. I don't want to be doing it in the pressure cooker. Before I transfer this to this, I'm going to be adding the paste to this. The paste, the rice, the soaked rice, the coconut, and the green chilies. And I'm going to be adding the beaten yogurt. I will give this a little stir before I add the vegetables in the end because they are pretty well cooked. I'll just stir it till it's a little hot, and then I'll add the vegetables. The rice actually thickens up the entire paste, so you need the rice to soak it. Otherwise, it can get a little watery. You don't want it to get watery. You want it to be a thickened vegetable dish. I think this is fine. I'm going to be adding these vegetables. This already has a wonderful aroma. Now it's hot enough. At this stage, you have to be very particular how you do this dish. At this stage, it's hot. You don't want the beaten yogurt to get sour. So at this stage, I'm going to be adding the fresh coconut oil. Just about 3 tablespoons of it, or even 2 tablespoons would do. And over the hot coconut oil, I will be adding crushed curry leaves. And this dish is done. Here. Just look at this dish. It looks so good, right? Fantastic. And it tastes great too. Tastes really good. You should try this. It's a side dish. It's very, very popular, and it's loved by one and all in this community. So try this recipe at home, and you won't have any doubts because I've explained to you in a very simple way how to do it. In fact, there is another recipe, the same avial, that is done differently, especially in Kerala. They add turmeric powder, and instead they add, for the paste, they add rice, cumin seeds, green chilies, and coconut. So the cumin seed gives a completely different flavor to the avial. And some communities in Kerala and Palghat, they do not add yogurt, beaten yogurt. Instead, they add tamarind sauce to it to give it that slight tanginess. So there you see more of coconut in it and very little of the liquid part of it. So this will be, you'll see a lot of coconut around the vegetables. Here you don't see the coconut because it's blended so well and it's added with the beaten yogurt. So try this dish at home. This is Viji Varadarajan signing off until we meet again for another interesting recipe.